I'm doing an evening hike, and with several reasons. One of the reasons is that I was awake and I want to sleep well. Another reason is I want to talk about high sensitive people that are capable of receiving information from others. And how does that work? Well, I had a teacher, a 5th Dan Aikido teacher, and he taught me a lot. He taught me that human beings are radio beacons. So we send and we receive information. And this sending and receiving of information is picked up more likely when you are high sensitive. So there is something about this. You can ask yourself, is this really true? Well, there are some There are some philosophers like Jung. Jung told about the collective unconscious. So we have a collective unconscious. So it's like plugging in to the unconscious of all human beings and catch your information. That's a way of looking at it. Well, I think my teacher mentioned something else. It's like when people are awake. Well, when people are awake, people are standing up. So they are beacons. They're sending out information with their thoughts and with their feelings and with their with what they do. And if you are sensitive, you can pick it up. It's like the intuitivity of a mother. You can see a kind of resemblance in it. The mother has the feeling that there is something wrong with the child, and the mother is looking and looking and looking, and then she is just in time to save the child. It's something like that. It's not a very great comparison, but it's something like that. So all the people at daytime are standing up and receiving and sending information. So when you are sensitive, you can get a feeling, and then you can ask yourself, is this feeling my feeling, or is this feeling from another? So you can scan inside yourself and then just name it. And when you name it, at that moment you neutralize the feeling. So you don't have that feeling. Is this rational? No, it's not rational. But one of the things with high sensitivity is you feel more than a regular person. So it can be very heavy to feel things, because it is extrapolated in yourself. it's more severe in all kind of forms. It's more angry, more sad, more disappointed, more happy, more tranquility. It's more from all. So when you have this, you have to get well balanced. Well, what happens in the evening? In the evening it all gets silent. So all people are going to sleep and the world gets silent. All antennas are going down. So most of the people are lying down, so they stop sending and they stop receiving. And that's the way that it works. So I know a lot of people who like the night, like the evening, like the late night. And I know a lot of people that are studying in the night. So they study their courses or their masters and they do it in the night because it's more tranquil. It's more, they don't get distractions, and that's something you can manage during the day if you want. No distractions. That's another kind of thing. That's sometimes it's good to be very productive, and when you want to do that at daytime, the best time a day is in the morning, because there's been a lot of they researched that subject a lot. The best concentration is in the morning, so it's good to do those things with a kind of ritual. And set your phone on airplane mode, put it away and do your thing. And then stop and do other things. So that's a way of doing it. I'm my biologically, sorry for my English, I'm more a late night person than an early person, but everyone has another rhythm in their life. It's a kind of what you used to do. So I like this moment. It's very still. It's very still. And very cold. What can I say about this subject? If you receive information from others, it can be it's good to recognize within yourself what the other sends to you. So you first recognize it within yourself. What are you feeling? And you don't have to be very specific about what you feel. You only have to recognize it. And when you recognize it, the next step is to name it. You can name it within yourself without saying it out loud, or you can say it out loud. And it's just that. When you name it, it is neutralized, and then it is gone. It is gone. And when tension gets too much, which can happen, take a hike. Take a hike. Or go to the gym, or do something else with your body. So when you go in nature, for instance, I wouldn't recommend it in the late evening, but if you do that during the day, it's very good, because nature has its own way of tempering the mind and then enlighten the mind. I almost have the feeling that it's the direct surroundings of the trees or the sea, or that has a big effect on your brain and on your well-being. It's something I experienced my whole life, so it's very nice to give that experience to other people. That's what I like to do. I like to bring some knowledge to other people. So when I can help someone with some words, that's good. Well, I'm going to take a little bit more of a hike, and then I'm going to sleep. Have a good night. Bye.